It's your girl, your guardian angel. It is our day. It is Sunday. It is May 31st, so you know that what that means. It is the last day of May, meaning Lupus Awareness Month comes to a close on today. But you know what? This is what? This is Angel's Lupus Journey, and you know we rock 366 days of days of the year. Lupus awareness does not stop just because Lupus Awareness Month had stopped. So, you know me, I will continue to keep spreading awareness until we get a cure, until we get a better quality of life. Because I'm going to tell you guys, y'all see me done up right now because this is actually Sunday. This is actually the day. You get the video on the day. This is actually the day. And so I had to get up and I had to get ready for a virtual church service. Well, you all know that I sing and do lead worship every Sunday morning. And so, you know, from the top up, I'm dressed. But we cannot ignore the fact that I've been sick the whole entire week and I still don't feel that great at this moment. So reality is lupus does not end at the end of May. So therefore, lupus awareness does not end at the end of May. We have to keep spreading awareness, keep advocating, keep raising funding so that we can have clinical trials and get medications approved by the FDA so we can get a cure and a better quality of life. I would love a better quality of life, you guys, if you only knew. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep rocking. So in order for you to keep rocking with me, make sure you go down and first of all, you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have not already, turn your post notification bell on. That will let you know when I've uploaded another video. Down in the description box here is going to be all of my social media platform links. You can go anytime, hit the link, and it'll take you right to where you need to be. Make sure you are following me everywhere. There's so much information that I have put out this month alone that you do not want to miss. I promise you. I promise you. I wouldn't tell you a lie. You don't want to miss it. There's been so much happening that I have not been able to capture all of it in videos. And I am going to go back and do a recap. I'll do a recap of the month. It's going to have to be over a couple of videos because like I said, it's been so much. But I will do that for you guys. Because I have had so many people tell me that even the facts that I've put up every day, they had no idea about. So make sure you're following those pages so you can go back and look and catch up and find out all that you can from what I have posted. I have been posting blog posts. I've shared people's stories. I've had a lot of really good stories. And I don't say good because it, like a storybook story. Oh, it's great to read. Yeah, they are. But it gives you so much insight on what lupus looks like in other people. Because I told you before, each person is different. And so our lives are different. We have a story from a male to a female, to a young person, to somebody who's got diagnosed recently, to an older person, someone who had been diagnosed years ago. It's been so much. There's also some perspectives. My mom did one, my best friend did one, Marquise did one for the spouses. It's all on social media. It's all at angelslupusjourney.com. There's some really great stuff. Again, I will go back and at a later date and try to make sure that I catch you all up as much as I can. But I need you all to join in and help me by going and following. Yes, I love more followers, but I just want you to be educated. I just want you to know the truth about this disease. I just want you to be able to truly understand what is going on in our lives and so that you can advocate for yourselves, for your family members, for your friends as well. And listen, you guys, there's been so much going on in the world that is why I'm not going back and talking about all the things that Lupus Awareness Month has brought us. It's been a great Lupus Awareness Month. However, right now, after the death of George Floyd, well, started in March with Breonna Taylor, and then it was Ahmaud Arbery. I don't want to mess up his name. I'm terrible with names, y'all. And then George Floyd. There has been so much going on as a result of those unfortunate and sad deaths. I don't really have a whole lot of words to say because it makes me emotional. It makes me emotional because these were innocent people who had their lives taken away from them prematurely, and all of them were Black. And so as a result, now you have riots. Now you have protests. Now you have all these things going on in every city, not just Minnesota. Here in Richmond, Virginia, last night was night 2. I can't even think if it's night 2 or night 3 of protesting and riots and people getting hurt and burning up things and breaking into stores. And although I understand that something has to give and something has to happen, I am saddened by all of the devastation that has happened in the meantime. It's a sad day, moment for America. Really, it really is. I don't really have too many words that I care to share. I have thoughts in my head, but you know how y'all know I'm transparent with y'all. You know how you just have so many emotions and you just have so many feelings. 1 minute you're sad, 1 minute you're mad, 1 minute you don't know what to think. Then the next minute, like that time my brain has been on top of not feeling well and flaring, and it's been a lot, and I've had to take social media breaks and television breaks. That's a good fact for you guys. Everybody should do that. Everybody should take a mental health break from television, from social media, from anything that consumes a lot of their time, especially when things like this is going on, because you are on an emotional roller coaster and you're trying to figure out what you need to do, how can you help the situation. It takes you through a whole plethora of emotions. And with that being said, in order to make a clear-minded and a calculated and a precise decision, a divine decision, in order to make a decision that is going to benefit, not hinder, you have to step back for a second and get out the rage that you may be feeling at that moment, or the sadness you may be feeling at that moment, or whatever emotion you're having at that moment. You have to step back. Whew. And then make a decision. And that's how we should do with anything that upsets us, that, ruffles our feathers or whatnot. But I just recommend anybody who's watching this right now to do that in general in life. But as things keep happening all over everywhere, you guys, I really do recommend that you take, and this is not a medical professional opinion. This is just my opinion. I please just take a step back and take a break from it, because it can consume you and it can enrage you and it can upset you, and you can have a whole bunch of emotions. And when you guys, when we have all of this going on in our lives and in our emotions and all of that, that's stress on our bodies, that's stress on our minds, that's our mental health, but it also messes with our physical health and it sends us into flares. So you have to be as proactive as you can to not flare. And if that means stepping back for a second to take a break and then going back to it, to find out what's going on, or to use your social media platforms to speak out, or whatever the case may be, then do what you have to do, because you're not any good to anyone if you're so sick from the stress. You're so sick and you can't get up, you can't type, you end up in the hospital and everything else. So I just recommend to you guys to do like I've had to do, and just pull back for a moment. Other than that, I am choosing not to say too much more, because I don't want to upset myself even more than I do feel in the inside. So with that being said, you guys, again, Lupus Awareness Month does not end just today. We will continue to spread lupus awareness, and we will continue to keep on going. If you're in the group, stay in the group. I will change the name to the group. It started as a Lupus Awareness Month thing, but it will not be, it'll be a continuous thing. And so, stay there, get to know each other while you're there. Let's help one another. Let's pray for one another. Let's lift each other up as much as we can, especially in a time such as now. Yeah. And with that being said, I'm going to close this video. You know what I always say. I love you. I love you with the love of Jesus. May your tomorrows be better than yesterday's. Bye.